Dice Age is made possible thanks to the support of our patrons. Thank you very much, and enjoy the show.
The Empire of Maca has existed for nearly 1,000 years. Founded and ruled by Ava the Main, the immortal empress, it quickly expanded its borders thanks to the overwhelming power of its mages and the shrewd politics of its nobles. Now it has fully conquered the centre of the continent of Elmera, and although war has ended, peace still eludes its populace. As the Empire nears its first millennia, the signs of turmoil have become more frequent and apparent. Monsters are becoming more bold, nobles plot schemes of usurpation, and whispers of rebellion hang heavy in the slums. This gave rise to the adventurer. These strong individuals of all races and classes lend their might to the citizens of Maca to drive back monstrous incursions. There are even adventurers who perform deeds so noble that the people can see beyond their race to the hero that lies within. There are those who criticise these adventurers and claim they're nothing more than pawns used to advance the political machinations of nobles. Despite the immortal Empress herself making fewer and fewer appearances, there are those whose faith in the Empire remains unshaken. But the wise know that it only takes a few sparks to ignite the flames of change. Allow me to introduce you to these sparks. Welcome to Elmera.
Hello everyone and welcome to Dice Age, an actual play D&D show. My name is Jack and I'm the Dungeon Master. With me as always are our wonderful heroes. Would you all please go around and introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm AJ and I play Edgar Wood, the half-elf blood hunter.
Hey, I'm Alice Rose, and I play T, the Elven Sorceress.
Hey, I'm Dakota, and I play SRA's the Human Rogue.
Hey, I'm Zach, and we're playing Tauros, your Tiefling Paladin.
Hello, I'm Trey, and I will be playing Oberon Perseus Maximus Germanius Cornelius Alexander, your Drow fighter.
Wonderful. And we we had an action-packed episode last time going. AJ, do you have a nice little way to recap that for us?
Yeah, so a lot of really cool stuff happened as we traversed the fallen temple to Ghoul, a giant god. Learned a lot of really cool lore about it and how it became a temple to Ithay as well, and a place for those from the tundra and the mountains to connect. So a lot of really cool stuff, but I think one of the highlights was a lot of new monsters that we ended up having to fight. And I thought it would be really helpful to bring in an expert to help us learn more about the things that we actually fought. So found some resources and was able to contact a guy, and so with us today is a revered monsterologist, Dr. Nen.
Please call me Mordecai. Thank you all for having me. I was informed that you all fought some strange monsters recently.
Yeah, but I thought they were ones Jack just came up with in his sick head.
Oh my dear, there's no such thing as original monster. All have come from creatures that have definitely existed and are recorded in history. Trust me, I went to quite an esteemed university. Describe a monster to me, and I'll tell you its origins.
Hi, Mordecai. Honored to meet you, sir.
Please call me Dr. Nen.
You just... Never mind. Dr. Nen, at the start of the episode, we battled some freaky monster things with multiple arms and a lot of eyes. Think they were called Sloughers?
Ah, yes, sloughers, derived from the word slough, meaning swamp. Large green creatures dealing with isolated lives deep in fantastical swamps.
No, that's not right at all. They were definitely not green or swampy. They were mean. When you cut an arm off, it would continue to attack you, nearly kill Tauros.
I'm sorry, which one of us got an associate's degree online at the University of Phoenix? That'd be me. Anyways, best way to defeat a slougher? Love. Ideally with a princess. Oh, also friendship. Ideally with an S.
Wait a second.
Next monster, please.
That would be a Voller. We fought these red fuckers before, but these were bigger and a lot scarier. We nearly lost Oberon in the bow, as Essa, of course, failed to spot them. That sneak attack of theirs nearly killed us, but thankfully we won. Shame we still have so much of the dungeon left. Any advice for how to beat them?
Oh, yes, yes. Vollers derived from the German word Vol, meaning full. These are from these red menaces being so full of jealousy and narcissism. I know exactly what it looked like. Short, covered in red, a weird haircut. Let me guess. Ask you to rescue something on its behalf. Oh, those convincing monsters. My advice: find a lovely female dragon, have it swallow him whole.
This is fucking Shrek.
Mm, I'm sorry.
You just described characters from Shrek, asshole. You're no monsterologist.
Oh, oh, excuse me, but how dare you? I am a renowned monsterologist. I have no time for whatever this Shrek is. Though it sounds like a lovely family film that teaches you never to judge a book by its cover and that we all have layers. Like in
If you say onion, I swear to God.
I will not stand for this. I am an academic, God damn it. This is the last time Dr. Mordecai Nen ever helps you out. I'm going far, far away from here.
Well,
Oh, shit.
Alice, you really just burnt that bridge for us, huh?
I fucking hate that guy.
Now that we're no longer ever going to see Dr. Mordekainen ever again, I guess we should just return to the world of Elmera. So, you all have just finished up your short rest. Within this room, you had rearranged the rubble to block the doors on the north and south sides of this room while you took your rest. How will you proceed?
Sorry, let me make sure I'm. So we blocked the two doors that we were in this room, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
so make sure you got both of them.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember how the layout was without poking my head out. Because I think there's like further.
You can see where we've
Oh,
traveled.
yeah. Right,
You
right.
can see
yeah.
where.
Map's still loading on my end. Can this
So immediately in
go
this
on it?
room, we've got a hallway that goes
Ooh, Trey.
No
It's
bot.
to
Okay,
our
yeah.
right. Like if we go to
You lagging.
had some very bad lag coming for you, Trey.
hello, is this better?
It is better.
Yeah, we have like the further path down right. This rubble here is just
then
difficult terrain.
So, from what you saw of that rubble, it was very piled up.
Okay.
You may be able to clear it, but that's something that would take some investigating and definitely some time to clear it to see if you can make that way
Yeah.
passable.
So Essel pointed out it's like there was another room further down this pathway. We also have this door here. We could check out. Whichever one sounds better to the group as a whole.
Uh,
I wouldn't be surprised if there's more of these things as he kicks a voller and the room's following this one and pointing to the door.
Yeah. When you say that, yeah, Durgle just kind of like grunts and nods and says, "The little bastards have been really getting in our way when we were exploring this place too."
I can see why. They're stealthy and they're fucking hurt.
Hmm.
Ah.
we've fought these things before, but they were not this big.
Mm. Looks like even these things know how to get stronger, or maybe you just came across some weaker batches.
Maybe. They were still deadly from the shadows, though. They took out two of us last time we fought them.
Yeah. Avila kind of nods and just says, well, this is about as far as we got previously. We had tried the door uh, down south. We've actually been in this room before. Those things weren't in there last time, though.
I was going
we
to
f-
assume so.
the door down south. She's sorry. You were going to say something, Oberon?
May I roll an insight check, please?
Yeah.
We laid them here to try to kill you.
Yeah, 19 insight. She's telling the truth. When they were in this room before, it seems like it was the Vollers weren't there. They seem to have. She explains, we encountered some things in the hallway. Came to this room. While we were here, we tried to open that door to the south, but it wasn't giving as easily as some of the other locks in this place. And then as we kept working on it, we heard something scuttling and sounded like it was getting closer. So we decided to retreat and regroup.
Sounds like that's when the Valis took roost here.
Could be.
I could take a look at that lock to see if maybe I could get something with it.
Yeah. You want to do a Thieves' Tools check on that lock?
I would.
You
First,
may
I
want
like
to check for
I say
traps.
check for traps first.
What?
I know they said they tried it, but I don't know. I don't know if they tried to pick the lock.
Mm-hmm.
Investigation. Wah.
22.
22.
This door is securely locked, but you don't see any traps on it.
Okay. I'm gonna try to make a Thieves' Tools check. For that one. Damn it.
Oh, not one, but it is an ability check, so there isn't a critical fail. And with a 14, you just managed to pick the lock on this door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Opening up to a room leading to down into what looks like a stairwell. Though this room is completely subsumed in rubble.
Yeah, like we're not gonna be able to traverse this type rubble.
Like, you can't walk through it. You may be able to excavate it, but that would take time and shovels and
Yeah.
similar to the rubble that you saw in the hallway.
Yeah, Essa just goes. Unfortunately, doesn't look there's much here than rubble, unless you all want to take the time to dig it out. So this might be a dead end for now.
Yeah, unless the magically inclined ones have something that could speed up the process, we might want to walk around.
Let's see.
I'll also look at Avila at the same time, see if she has any thoughts.
She you see, she doesn't really have like a spell book or anything on her, but she is like, you can see her, she looks like she's thinking, and she's like pondering what she could do. And just kind of like scratches the back of her neck and says, it wouldn't last long. I guess I could haste someone to see if that could speed up the process. She kind of just suggests.
Yeah, can I look down at the how much rubble there is to see if a hasted person would make a dent in this at all?
I will
That'd be
need
like
a
a
nature
first.
check to
Ooh.
try to understand like excavation and things like that.
Nature.
I
Not
did
the worst.
just recently come into possession of a bit of a supercharged mage hand.
Okay.
If you get my drift.
What?
A massive hand. Strong too.
What spell do you
Big
refer?
B's
to?
hand?
Big
hands,
hand.
motherfucker.
It's a big hand.
Big B's hand.
Okay, let me take a look at the description for Bigby's hand real quick.
I honestly
Fuck
didn't know
y'all.
what you meant when you were saying that.
I
was like,
thought that's what you meant, but I was like, let me double check.
Supercharged mage hand. Fucking massive.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I think where they got confused was strong too.
It is strong.
It is.
I'm 26.
It's such a weird description for Bigby's hand.
It's a big ass, strong ass hand. What the fuck do you want from me?
Tauros has big ass, strong ass hands. You don't see him talking about them.
He constantly does. We just have to cut it out every episode. It's so much.
Have you guys heard about my?
Guys, leave it in this time. Jack, leave it in this time.
Okay. So this is not the intended use of Bigby's hand.
I'm aware.
but it has a high strength score. It has a strength score of 26, and
Jesus.
it has a grasping hand that lets it grapple. I will say you could use it to scoop out
It
rubble
also
and debris.
occupies a 10-foot by 10-foot square. It's huge. I mean,
Yeah.
it's large.
Back the fuck up.
It's a big
Uh,
mage hand.
Well, it says it doesn't fill its space.
hmm
Ooh, that's nice.
Uh, so, I would say so because it does specifically allow itself to interpose and grasp and grapple. So I'll say you can use it to dig things out. But I will say that's a very unique use of the spell. So that would probably take an Arcana check to use it effectively. And with a 10 nature check from Essa, you're not exactly sure what the correct method to use to excavate this tunnel. There's like no guarantee that if you like how long it would take even with Bigby's hand to clear this out. And there's no guarantee of if you'd be able to do it without causing a further collapse or cave in.
Yeah, Asa just kind of repeats that, being like,
So you can try. You absolutely can
Yeah.
try if you want to use
he
Bigby's
just-
hand.
he kind of pinches the bridge of his nose, not like, and he's annoyed with it, kind of like his brain is working, and he just goes, Bigby's hand wouldn't be the worst method. But from what I can see, I have no idea how long even that would take, and just no telling with how old these ruins are if removing some of this rubble is going to cause it to collapse further. Can I make a perception check to see if I hear anything further down the stair? Because it's a stairwell, right?
You can. It would be with
Okay.
disadvantage since
That's
you're
very
trying to
fair.
listen through rubble.
That's very fair. I just wanted to see if I could hear anything through the rubble. 18.
18. Yeah, it's rubble.
Yeah.
it's a caved in hallway. You're not able to really make out anything from that.
That's fair. Yes, they can try that. We still have that room slightly to the right of us and north of us that we could check out.
Mhm.
Well, it's
Maybe
my
we should do
most
that.
powerful spell, so if we're not sure, I'll hold off.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it could affect the rest of the stairwell. Again, knowing old ruins, it could potentially bring down more at the ruin. If you remove some of this, it could be the only thing that's holding it up.
I get
If
that.
if we get cornered and we got to run back here, then that might be our way out. But I
Yeah.
think we go a
Mhm.
different route first.
They still
Ooh. Trey,
What was that?
try that again.
what?
Try that again, Trey. It kind of cut you off and was robot-y.
Oh, I was just going to say the same thing that Edgar said. So
Okay. All right. So you're all going to be heading to the right then?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
As Essa gets ready to open the door, he kind of grabs Edgar and goes, "You're better at hearing and seeing than I am. Do you mind sticking with me this time? Also, I do not want to get jumped like that again."
And I don't know if I'm the best person in this group.
You're really the only other sneaky person.
That's fuck shit. All
Po-
right.
Points to Oberon and goes, "That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work." Points at
Yeah.
Taurus.
All right.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
This is
He
gonna
has
go
like some
really
clanky
well.
bangles on.
It's like, everyone here makes a lot of noise. Me and you are the only ones who
know.
don't make too much noise.
Again, Edgar makes eye contact with Essa and remembers trying to infiltrate Richmond's estate. When
It worked out, didn't it? It worked out.
Yep. What could go wrong? All right.
Hey, I broke
I'll
into
join.
the other Lord's Manor pretty fucking easily.
Yeah, you did. Let's See how it goes. All right.
What? I was really for that one. I was so ready for that one after all we said.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I got an 11, but if you add our two scores together and take the average, Jack,
Mm-hmm.
that's over a 20.
Right. So you all you make your way out. So are you guys going to try to inspect the rubble, or are you just moving up north?
I think we're just gonna move up north
Okay. All
for the
right.
time being.
All right. As you move up north, the hall does eventually come to a twist, turning to the right in that northern passageway. I'm realizing now I should have fixed a thing. Just a second.
Sure.
There we go. You shouldn't really be able to see beyond that rubble. Uh, so yeah, and the movement continues. Again, dipping to the right that way. Let's see.
And Essa, noticing the bend coming up, just kind of looks at Edgar and whispers, "Get a scent of anything? Hearing anything?"
Yeah. Yeah. I want to try to do a little sniff to see if I'm getting a stronger scent of these
Okay.
creatures.
Okay, let's get a
Yeah.
perception check from both of you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to hear. 17.
7.
Okay.
Oh, buddy.
Essa, you are able to make out the sounds of shuffling and shifting. It sounds very distant from around the corner, but definitely beyond this hall, there's something down there.
Yeah. I know with the 17, it might not be able to tell me anything, but does it sound at all similar to how the slot first sounded when they moved?
It definitely sounds bigger than the Vollers.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. He just kind of turns to Edgar and the group and goes, "There's something falling down there. Sounds bigger than the Vollers. Sounds like it's shuffling around." Just kind of goes up. Be ready.
All right. If you all are turning the corner,
Yep.
you'll find that the hall continues down until it reaches a door at the right.
It's a door.
Do
I don't
we?
know if you know that, Edgar, but that's a door.
Oh, thank you so much, Essa. Do we try to get the jump on him? We have to be secretive in opening the door.
If you want
And-
everyone in here to get access to a surprise round, that will need to be a full group stealth check.
Mhm.
Mhm.
You know, that's up to you guys.
We could try, but the problem is we're in a narrow hallway, and we are quite a compact team. So we would need to get the big ones up front. Might be best for me and you to go in first and move in, so we can get the rest of them in.
You can, I will say, you can if you want to like sneak into the room and start combat, but leave the rest of your party down this hall.
Yeah.
I'll let the surprise round, if you succeed, if your stealth checks beat their passive perceptions,
Yeah.
you too would get the benefit of a surprise round. And the party would just have to start from way back, so they could still act on their turn, but they'd
Mhm.
be far
They
enough
would have
back
to
that
rush up.
they'd probably have to spend the surprise round just getting to combat.
Hustling. Yep.
Yeah.
That's saying we roll well and we don't fuck ourselves over and start
Hey,
combat
pretty
with
good.
us surrounded by monsters.
Right.
Yeah, you're decently tanky with a D10.
Yeah.
It'll be
You're
fine.
not.
I can half damage, hopefully.
Once.
Hopefully.
Once, and then I am really fucked if they decide to target me. I out of character. I think that might be the best route, just because if we want to try and sneak up on them, we could go in full guns blazing. Like that is an option. And I won't lie. Typically, that has been what has worked most well
Yeah.
for us. Is
Listen,
going in all fucking just hitting as hard as we can.
Yeah, I'm all for going loud and proud, but also a surprise round couldn't hurt.
Yeah.
Be pretty nice.
Again, that's the thing of
Plus,
me and Edgar would both have to, because
yeah,
I don't know if it counts as if it's a group stealth check from me and Edgar. That means we at least one of us have to succeed. I think for because we have to be half.
Yes, it would. If it's half has to succeed, so at least one of you has to beat the passive perception of both creatures.
Oh, both creatures.
I mean,
So
I mean, we could try.
fuck it. Let's do
Okay,
it.
okay, let's do it.
and like you said that, like, because from how we're staying back, our round would just be getting to the fight.
Yeah,
but
you'd
we'd,
be
like, be able to make
basically
it.
because you would be here basically and rushing up to the door.
Honestly, I would be okay with kind of how we have it now, with one up the closest, because one can fucking book it.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Although, no, if one
No, you want
doesn't
Wound farthest
go
away.
one farthest away because
Yes.
they'll block.
Because he has extra movement.
Yeah.
One was just up there so that audience could
so I
could
can
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's at the very back of the line.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
So theoretically, it
let's
would be
try
like,
it.
yeah, okay,
All right.
sneaking up to the door.
All right. Let's get a stealth check from the two of you as you approach the situation.
Sorry. my
Okay,
audio
23.
is getting weird.
23.
One
It's
Not bad.
that's a 10 on the dice.
Yeah.
I don't trust my dice rolls as SA anymore. Like, especially my stealth. Anything Dex related, which is annoying because I'm a rogue.
Mm-hmm.
I think your rolls got better when you had Edgar with you.
It's
Alright.
because
He
how
beat
bad
it.
it's mainly because how bad Edgar's rolls were that mine looked better in comparison.
Exactly.
Ooh.
See?
Uh-oh.
Exactly.
So
Thank
you
God
all
you
creep
did
up to
that.
the door. Are you just gonna open the door? What's the plan when you get there?
Is it locked when we get up there?
You check the door. With your passive perception, you can see that it is unlocked.
Okay, I'm gonna do an investigation real quick to see if there's any traps.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Nat 20. You see that this door is not trapped. And in
Alright.
fact, with that nat 20, I'll let you say, as you're like checking it, you see like the spot where there is like a keyhole on the door gives you a perfect view into the room. So I'm going to open the door, but
Yeah.
this is
The door's not actually open.
it's not the door opening, it's just you looking through the peephole.
Gotcha.
As you look through, you see that there is one sloffer that you can see in this room, face at the far end of the room from you.
Yeah. As SL looks, he kind of taps Edgar on the shoulder, whispers, "At least one sloffer in there.
All right.
Shall we go?"
Sword out. Yep. Sword out.
Gonna get
Follow your
my
lead.
rapier out.
Okay. That's going to be an initiative roll.
Woo.
Essa, you get to go first.
Okay. Going in, does it notice me?
It notices you, but it is surprised.
Gotcha. I'm going to Watois. 13. Ah.
All right. 13 hits.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. I'm thinking of something else.
Okay,
No,
that's
13
fine.
does not hit. Sorry.
Dear.
That's very fair. Could I bonus action swing? Wait, shit. Hold on. I need to check something. So I realize what weapon I used. Damn it. Okay. Rapiers are not light, so I can't do the bonus action attack.
No.
Okay. Then I'm gonna move to get to here to where Edgar can get advantage.
Something you will know since you've fought these things before. These things are immune to being flanked.
Into flank, right. I'll still get here just so we can surround it.
Okay. T, you can take your turn to approach the room.
Great. 15. These tiles are fucking my brain up.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's the mental illness. That is 30. And 30 is me. And I want to stay good and well away from this motherfucker. So I'm actually going to make that last 5 step on a diagonal.
hmm
So I'm over here. I got that line o' sight. But I am nowhere near that motherfucker.
Okay.
And then I can actually still use my action.
Yes. Yes, you can.
So that was just my regular movement. Great. So I am going to I'll use Scorching Ray.
All right.
I swear to God, if you nat one, smack me with one of those.
Swear to Christ. Bip, bop, boop.
All 3 hit.
Hey.
Fuck yes.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Damage,
Nice, that's
damage,
good. Oh,
damage.
damn, that's 22.
Nice. 22 fire
Whoa.
damage on the Sloffer.
Nice.
Some good damage.
Love that.
All right.
Alright. That's me.
All right. It is Avila's turn. She is going to move up 30 feet and is actually just going to park right behind T. I believe she just has line of sight on the thing. Yep. And she will top it off with a firebolt. And
Nice.
that one, give me a deck save, Essa.
God
Oh,
damn it.
no. Uh-oh.
All right, Essa, you duck just as the firebolt whizzes past your head. Sorry.
Just singes off like a couple of
Insight
hairs.
check.
I think that's the first time I've passed a deck save
Mm-hmm.
in a while, at least.
It is Wound's turn. Do you have any orders for Wound, Oberon?
He's just going to stay back and keep an eye and comes up behind us.
Gotcha. Rear guard.
He'll just action.
Okay. All right. Tauros.
Hustle bustle. How far can I make it? Sorry, I have to zoom out my screen a little bit. I don't know, my UI is all messed up. Make it right here. Here.
Mhm.
And he's gonna
Just
notch
gonna
an
move
arrow.
up.
Can he see it? He can't really see this bitch. No, he can't.
No,
Never
not
mind.
from
I
there.
can't see anything. He's going to. You know what? He'll dash, but he's not going to use the full movement. He's just going to get to the doorway.
Okay.
That's where he's going to stay.
Sounds good. On to Edgar.
All right, I'm gonna run in first. I don't want to use my action, but I'm able to just take a cursory look to see if I notice anything else in this room.
That will,
Slumber.
since you're not using your action, we're going to have to rely on your passive perception for that.
Got it. Cool.
Uh,
That's a 12.
12. Okay. You don't see anything else.
Got it. All right. And then we're just gonna get right. We gotta get here, and we're just gonna bonus action Crimson Right. 2 damage.
Okay.
Or we're gonna take 2 stabs with Firebrand. 25
Nice.
That hits.
for
Nice.
20 damage.
Nice. Solid hit.
And then 27
Also hits.
for 19 damage.
Very good.
Nice.
And these are piercing damage. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. As you're unloading these powerful hits against the Sloffer, you're noticing that your pierces don't seem to be working to slice off any of its limbs.
Oh.
Good to know.
It would be the Sloffer's turn if it wasn't surprised. But it is no longer surprised. It is Durgal's turn. Durgal is just going to move up to 30 feet to form a defensive line in the back as well. Oberon.
I'm gonna 20 feet here, squeeze past Durgo, and then get to right here. That's all my movement. Can I take an to peer into the room, see if I notice anything?
Yes. Are you going to be? Yeah.
Using my action.
Yeah, we'll use the search action. Give me a perception check.
Nat 20
You
for 27.
manage to see hiding up flush against the ceiling of the room is the distinctive red tinted skin of a Voller.
That little goober.
And I will say that you are able to point it out to all of your allies so that they are aware of its presence.
Woohoo. Here we go.
All right. New round, Essa.
All right. Bonus action to steady aim. Going to take my rapier and stab
Okay.
for 20.
20 hits.
Wow. For 29 points of damage.
29 damage. Strong hit.
Nice.
Managing again not slice off any of its limbs because you're doing some piercing, not slicing.
I did look it up. I was surprised short swords do piercing and not slashing.
T.
Singeing damage also doesn't take off a limb.
That is true.
So I am going to uncork. Do I want to go for a whole ass scorching ray?
Do you want to throw out a pocket explosion?
You know what? I think I'll pass. That is so kind of you to remind me.
You could throw up on the ceiling and just blow up that Voller.
No.
Essentially cave in.
The Voller just like grabs it. It's like, what's this?
Okay, so I can see the motherfucker from this angle.
Yep.
So I am gonna uncork a scorching ray, but it's gonna be at Mr. Ceiling Coward.
Okay.
I thought she said she was gonna use the pocket explosion. I was like, oh, that was a joke.
Hey, wait.
Probably only one hits.
Only one hits, just the 19.
Only one hits. Okay.
Damage is damage.
Damage is indeed damage.
All right.
It's just a shame I'm not good at playing Dungeons and Dragons. Why did you guys have me do this show with you? Anyway,
You chose to be a spellcaster.
We thought you'd be a barbarian, so.
Next campaign.
These
won't
are
disappoint
demons.
you next campaign.
These are demons of your own creation.
That's true. I did this to myself.
Okay. Avila's turn. She will. Does not have a lot of spell slots. So what she is going to do is just going to huck a firebolt at the. Try to winnow down the Sloffer some more. That's a 21, dealing 11 fire damage.
Nice.
Woo.
Solid hit on that Sloffer. It's just barely hanging in there. Wound.
Still just gonna help bring up the rear. At this point, you kind of just clog everything.
Gotcha. It's the Voller's turn. Voller's not happy. Seeing all of you gang up on its friend, it's going to crawl on the ceiling and then drop down almost on top of Edgar and is going to go for a claw attack. Very sorry. I did roll at 2 GM, but that was a nat 20.
Oh,
Fair.
no.
No,
Alright.
I'm gonna make him re-roll that.
Thank you.
Reaction, no.
Actually,
Oh, my God.
Oh boy.
You rolled so
Edgar,
goddamn good at that.
That's 52
It's okay.
points of damage, buddy.
There's a reroll. There's a reroll.
it's a re-roll.
It is a reroll.
But what could have been?
My man wanted to see the damage, though.
Yeah, just to see. So
That
22.
misses.
22 misses?
Yes.
What?
What the fuck?
Did y'all
Ben gave
forget
me
his?
a
Game.
shield.
Did y'all forget his broken AC?
Oh my
Kinda.
god!
That's what
I thought it was
Insane.
exactly
Well, I brought him.
22.
It's
60.
working.
I thought
I
it was.
brought him.
Oh my god!
Well, now I'm sad.
Why?
You know, Jack, this could have been worse. If the Slother had more HP, I was going to use my ruin that automatically transfers the damage onto a creature that I can see. I was just going to have him crit his friend and absolutely obliterate him.
That'd be incredible. So that's going to be another sneak attack claw with the 27 to hit this time.
So you see
Actually,
that
this
would
one
hit.
doesn't get sneak attack.
It hasn't used its sneak attack yet.
Oh yeah, I think hit him.
Yeah, but see that would hit, but I am gonna cast shield to give myself a 28 AC, Jack.
This is nuts.
Ooh,
Holy
ooh,
shit.
ooh! I'm not feeling bad about the boss now.
Oh boy!
God damn it.
Why did we do this to ourselves? We did it with Trey, and now we do it with Jack. We just
AJ,
can't
if we
stop making
TPK
things
tonight,
worse.
it's your fault.
It's earned.
Jack's like,
I
we're gonna
will
start that
die
live stream real
happily.
soon.
Mhm. Well, that was the Voller's turn. It's Tauros now.
He's getting his charger.
Jack's just like,
Yeah.
Jack, you really want that engagement. You want to start that live stream as soon as fucking possible.
Mhm.
I gotta beat this bitch. I was-
The boss only goes after Edgar, no one else. It kills Edgar and is like, okay, the rest of you can kill me. I don't care anymore.
I
Jack-
win.
Jack
I
just
win.
had his fuck up Edgar one where the two trolls just kept attacking me constantly.
Mhm. It was a
Apparently
very,
wasn't enough.
it was a very
Apparently-
fight back situation.
But apparently it
back.
wasn't enough for
back.
Jack.
Forgot about that. Anyways,
You hear this
21.
becoming a giant.
21 hits the Voller.
Nice. That's doing a hearty 12,
Okay.
and then swing again. 20.
That hits as well.
Nice. Ugh, that's a 7. Is there another 1? It's a 1.
You get to re-roll it.
Let's go, baby!
Hell yeah.
Boys.
You also rolled a 2 on
Yeah,
the...
so you get to roll that too.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's an additional 5 damage. And an additional 3
Nice, and
damage.
3. Let's go.
Damn. Roll really good on that.
That's my turn.
All right. Solid damage on the Voller. Edgar.
Alright, gonna try to finish off the Sloffer.
Oh.
Ah, that's
Here.
an at one.
Oh, you stab yourself. You're dead.
Oh, you're dead. Sorry, you die.
Oops.
I don't make the rules. Sorry, you're dead.
Sorry, that's just how it works.
Whoopsie. Alright,
Never
second
really
one,
did
that's a
before.
22
That does hit, yes.
You doubled
for
it. Yeah,
15 damage.
You
I
doubled
doubled
what you roll.
15 takes out the Sloffer.
Sweet.
Nice.
Also, I
I
want to point
think-
out Jack's
Go ahead.
when you said you're gonna finish over his had the same sound of fear as his. Is that something you can do?
Amazing.
Let's see. Nah, that's all. I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm
Okay.
gonna stay right there.
Well, unfortunately, the Sloffer doesn't get its turn because you all murdered him before he could even do anything.
He was just sitting there, and we murdered him.
It's Durgal's turn. And your boy Durg is gonna swing around here and brandish that good old stone cleaver and bring it on down. 16 hits for 15 slashing damage.
Nice.
And we can't flank the Vollers either, right?
You can flank the Vollers, yes. Sorry, I
Gotcha,
should have
okay.
rolled advantage on that. We'll just do just in case there was a crit. There was not. Now, second attack, 27 for 12 slashing. Yeah, the Vollers only have 2 eyes. They don't have a massive eyes on tendrils like the Sloffers do. Okay. It is on to our good boy Oberon.
Hit him.
Cool.
Whoa.
Ooh. Your mic is not one to work with you today, but I assume you just said you go up there and hit him.
Yes.
Okay. 21 hits. Good old 14. Ooh.
Second attack.
Nat 1 does not hit, unfortunately.
Ooh, that's my turn.
That's a.
Alright, we're gonna run up here.
I'll just gang it up on my sweet little boys.
Fight back! Fight back!
22 with lightning needle.
That hits.
14 plus 19 equals 33 points of damage.
Yeah. He dead.
Let's
Yeah.
go!
All right. You all cleaned house against that Sloffer and Voller.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
I mean, we did get a surprise round and then
I'm
beat the shit out of
suspicious.
them.
All right, there's a door.
Oh, let me just put myself on the other side of the room.
Jack's just dragging over more ballers.
There's a door. Go ahead, open it, bitch.
Go to the door. There's nothing bad there at all.
Joke's on you, the door is also a baller.
Oh, shit.
Ow! Just eat you whole.
Mm-hmm.
Essa, look at the door.
So, fuck you, fine. I'll open the door.
You just opened the door.
You just
Uh,
I said
okay.
open the
Oh
door.
my
Essa.
god.
No!
Why are you simultaneously the best and the shittiest rogue imaginable?
Essa, you just walk up to the door and open it as everyone goes, "No, wait!" and the door just opens.
And then there's like a split sort of like of explosion.
A
Time
cut-off
for-
explosion sound effect plays. It just goes, and then it leads into a hallway. As you continue down the hall, you come to a T intersection leading to the left and to the right. Going down the left, you see that pile of rubble that you had seen coming around, as well as a hall leading south. To the right, you see another door.
I'm gonna kind of Shimmy and Edgar. If we're gonna be stealthy, Shimmy and Edgar remake stealth rolls.
Yeah.
So if you want to stay stealthy, that's up to y'all.
Probably smart.
Why?
Shouldn't have advantage, but it's 16.
15.
Okay.
All right,
Just-
kind of.
Whoa.
Well,
Oh.
What's that
Oh.
for?
Oh. Oh.
please tell me that was the dead one.
Uh-huh.
This is the Baldur's Gate thing when it says you failed a perception check without knowing what it's for.
Yep.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Asa kind of taps, like looks to Edgar and goes, "My door going down this way." Points to the hall on the left.
As you guys are you guys going to be approaching? Oh, sorry, you're deciding that. My bad.
Yeah, we're figuring that out.
Either. I don't know what the difference right now will be. We know there's a path downstairs when we head south last time, so maybe we find another if we head south.
Maybe we can try heading that way. Or if we're gonna head this way.
All right. As you head towards the southern passage, you see.
Say oh.
So you head towards the southern passage, and as you see it, it continues down south before bending to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Which in turn continues until it bends to the south, and then from there ends at a door.
Okay.
So many doors.
Can I check the door for traps?
Yeah.
28.
On this one, you do see there is a trap set into the door. Seems to be connected to a mechanism just about 10 feet behind the door, so to where you two currently are standing, that would launch a bunch of darts.
Hmm.
Um,
I'll move back.
while they're doing that check, and I, knowing what we saw earlier, keep an eye on the ceilings to see if I notice any of those fallers that could potentially be hiding up there.
Oh yeah, give me a perception check.
Can I also give a perception check?
Yes.
That would be a 12.
Oof, that's a 9.
17.
Okay. Essa, would you like to attempt to disarm the trap on the door?
Real quick, you said it looks like a mechanism would release a bunch of darts out of the walls, basically.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just do that. I had another idea, but I'll just try to disarm it. Would that just be a sleight of hand check?
That'll be Thieves' Tools check using your
Sure.
dexterity.
Gotcha. 32.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, perfectly disarmed. The door is now unlocked. As you finish unlocking the door, you hear a sound coming from within the room. It sounds like a sort of occasional like skittering, with the occasional like kind of a buzz sound.
Does this okay, yeah. Essa will turn back to the group, kind of call Edgar close after turning off after disarming the trap, and go skittering, possibly a baller and some buzzing, which could mean something's flying around in here.
Does that ring any bells to
From
me?
what
if
we fought before.
I mean, there are plenty of things that have wings and skitter.
All right. But we haven't dealt with the fucky wucky thing that has wings and skitters yet. It's like,
No?
all right. Guess
Shall we
we'll
do the
find
same
out.
thing as before?
Yep, let's try it.
Okay.
All right.
So everyone else will be taking positions 30 feet away from the door. Is that right?
Yep. Pie back here.
21.
That's where
I'll
you
essentially
are.
be
I'm
one
behind
spring.
you.
Yep.
So you'll all be at right before
Yeah,
where the
right
curb
there.
is.
Yeah,
Everyone behind
you
where
go there.
Woon is on
And
there.
Woon will be at the back.
Yeah. Okay. You open the door. Oh my god, I can't believe you're doing
Do we
this.
hear them immediately die?
Let's see.
It's bees.
Oh.
Just a
What
bunch
was-
of normal sized bees.
What? What
It's
was
just a
the
shitload of bees in there.
No beehive, no nothing. It's straight
No,
up just
they're just
bees.
there.
Mhm.
T? Burn them.
Okay.
Single-handedly wipe up the bee population
But
of
they're
Elmera.
like magical, right? No,
No.
they're just bees.
Those were all of the bees we had.
They were
We were saving
pollinators.
them, and you wiped them out in an instant.
An ecological preserve.
All right. You open up the door, and inside, you see two creatures. Sorry, I did not size them correctly on their token. Let me fix that.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Big.
Those aren't regular sized bees. That's
So you see these strange insectoid-looking things that have these large, like dragonfly-like wings coming off of their backs, but they also are covered in this sort of chitinous, but almost cloth-like shroud over their body. 6 arms emerge from their thorax, and from beneath the shroud of where you would imagine a head would be, you see glaring red eyes and a massive red proboscis extruding from what looks like almost a hood on their from their chitinous cloth body.
Cool.
They do not
Ooh.
seem to have noticed you, as you all did exceed their passive perception and did win yourselves a surprise round.
Are they on the ground?
They are currently on the ground.
Okay.
Let's roll for initiative. All right, I will be moving Woon into here. He is not
I was
engaged
about
in
to
combat,
say-
but that's just for audience to be able to see.
He's most likely going to back anyways.
Okay.
So.
All right, Edgar, you get to start us off.
All right. I've got 40 feet of movement, so I should be able to get here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna move here. I'm down
Remember,
to-
all of this rubble on the ground does count as difficult terrain.
Yeah. Right. Still should have enough. So I'm going to take my 2 steps first. Do that. Natural 20
That's a nat 20, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
for what's that? 19, 21, 26 damage.
Brutal hit.
Awesome.
Second attack for 26 for 26 damage.
Nice.
I
Here we
would
go.
have loved if he went, why'd you roll damage? 26 doesn't hit.
And I'm gonna bonus action Whiplace myself, so I'm displacing.
Okay. Durgal's turn. He will march forward. And then dash in onto Sugo A. Is no longer surprised. Essa.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, I believe, to get there.
Yep.
To get flanking with Edgar. Blah. 20.
20 hits.
All right. For 32 points of damage.
32.
And then I will use one of my whales from the grave using the actual feature to deal damage to the other Sugo.
Okay.
For 11.
11. Okay. All right. On to T.
That is my turn.
Woot. I go 5, 10, 15. Okay, so I'm not really line of sight yet. 20, 25, 30. Now I can kind of see this abomination. Honestly, golf claps to Jack for creating these nightmare monsters.
Oh, who's an
Um,
adorable abomination of mankind?
Mhm.
Who's a little abomination? Anywho, you guys are fantastic and get right up in the monster's business, but that means I can't use fireball.
This is the only way we can have you
So
save
you
your spell
can't.
slots.
Playing Evocation Wizard, that's not a problem anymore.
I mean, I could if I cast it somewhere like over here and not hit you guys,
I don't.
but
Can you
I
see
can't
that
see
spot?
there.
I was gonna say.
exactly. That's why I'm not doing that because
Mhm.
I could probably see probably like here is
Mhm.
my diagonal that I'm looking at.
Yeah, there's not really
We're
a
being
spot you can
generous.
hit
We
that
can
doesn't
take
hit
it.
them.
I don't even
We
see
can
that there's
take
a
it.
second
If
being.
Essa succeeds, Essa takes no damage.
I'm not
And who cares about
chancing
Durgal?
that.
Who cares about Edgar?
I'm
That's
not
me.
chancing that with any of you. Just gonna put that blanket on
Look,
there.
we'll notice that you'll miss a fireball somehow.
Fireball.
What I am gonna I'm gonna do some rash action.
Mhm.
I am going to do a
Raction.
4th level scorching ray.
Okay.
And reminding myself that adds an additional ray.
Yes.
So I
So
get
there are 4
5.
rays.
4?
Yes.
4th level?
Yes.
Wouldn't that be 2 more rays?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I forgot that
Right.
Scorching
Yes.
Ray is a
Second
second
level
level spell.
spell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that is a total of 5 rays.
5 rays for the motherfucker I can see.
Okay.
Whew. Dice be with me. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5.
hey!
Not bad.
All right.
That was a rocky road.
Well, 3 of those scorching rays hit.
1, 2, 3.
All right.
Yiko.
That is 16 damage.
Nice.
And that's all I'm gonna do.
All right, on to Avila, who is going to move up next to you. I believe is able to see and will hurl a firebolt. 23. Dealing 9 damage to the Sugo. On to Tauros.
Alrighty, all right. Scoot on forward. Let's see, I think I can get right behind. Scoot in front of them.
Okay.
And I'm going to notch an arrow and I'm going to shoot this bitch. Come on. 16.
Misses. Does not
All
pierce
right.
past its cloth-like chitin.
Ew. I can shoot again. Oh my god.
Unfortunately, both of your arrows seem to pierce. They actually, what they do is they do pierce through the cloth-like shroud of chitin around this monster, and then they just kind of whish past through, seeming like you actually miss the body of the creature.
Shit. And that's his turn.
Wound, I believe you said Wound's just going to be taking up the rear guard again. Okay. And then Sugo B is no longer surprised, and on to Oberon.
Yep. So if he gets right there, that's 30,
Mm-hmm.
35, 40, and that brings him just within range with his glaive.
Okay.
2 swipes. Whop.
21 hits.
Four.
All right. 12 damage and a 24 hits for 16.
16.
Okay. Any bonus actions from Oberon?
Not right now, no.
Okay. Edgar.
All right. 2 stabs. 18.
18 just
right?
hits.
Good to know. 18 damage.
Okay.
And then 28 for 16.
Okay. It's Durgal's turn. Looking to just finish off the creature, will move up and then attack with Stone Cleaver. No advantage. 13 misses. 20 hits for 11 slashing. Unfortunately, it's still up.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Woo.
This thing's hardy.
And on its turn, it is going to screech out in this infernal wail, and is going to turn and fix its beady red eyes on Edgar. And Edgar, I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Yay.
What now?
We're so good at those. Natural
Oh
20 for an
my
18.
God,
A natural
boys!
20 for an
Let's
18.
go.
Edgar, you
Bullshit.
beat the DC of 16. So you are not paralyzed until the end of your next turn.
Oh,
That's a
what?
win.
Especially because the other one's right behind you.
Mhm.
That
And
was real bad.
then there's a claw attack going for Edgar.
At disadvantage because of displace.
Yes.
But that misses you.
Okay. And then in frustration, it's going to turn around and attempt to strike Essa with its proboscis.
All right.
And 11
Miss.
misses. Unfortunate, it didn't get to do anything. Essa.
All right, we're just gonna stab at it again.
Mm-hmm.
Character sheet load. Stop being a bitch. Thank you. Hiya. 29 for 20. No, wait. Yeah,
30.
20, 30. Yeah, 30 points of damage.
Yeah, it had 8 hit points. So it is very dead.
Cool. Stab again.
That's not stab again.
I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What if I got bonus action dash to get here to be able to provide flanking for someone?
Okay. On to
'Cause I can,
T.
I can provide flanking if someone gets there, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Cool. I do need to get a better line of sight. So 5, 10, 15. That's all I'm doing. Because
Mhm.
I can see over this rubble, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's not piled up that high.
Yeah. Toit. And wound is not actually there, so I'm not accidentally going to hit the puppy.
Mm-mm.
I will send a 3rd level Scorching Ray. So that's going to be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only one stinker.
Three of those hit.
Awesome.
So
Okay.
20 damage.
Nice.
Okay. I am not mad.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all,
On to
folks.
Avila. We'll move up here beneath you, T, and it's just going to go, okay, I think this can be okay. And it's going to point out 2 fingers. And as she does so, you all see crackling lightning emerge around her arm and a sort of blue tint go up her hand and it's kind of like reach up to her neck almost as she shoots out a lightning bolt at the Sugo.
Oh,
Ooh.
Damn.
Sugo will make a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
Hmm.
With a 23, manages to succeed, taking only 12 lightning damage.
Boy.
They don't have evasion.
Does not have evasion, but seems like something about its nature is innately able to resist magic.
Yeah.
Damn.
Tauros.
All right, we're gonna join the firing squad. How far can I get down here? Oh, dope. Okay, I can get right there. Sick. And we're gonna shoot this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Or else we're gonna try. 18?
An 18 just hits.
Let's go. For 5 piercing.
Yep.
And shoot again. Ugh, it's a 14.
And a 14 will miss, unfortunately.
That's my turn.
All right. Wound moves further up to continue his job as rear guard. On to the Sugo's turn. Sugo, it's a bit hurt. Could be worse though, and it's going to direct its paralyzing paralyzing glare to Essa.
Yep.
That's a Wisdom saving throw from Essa.
Did not have advantage.
Did not have advantage. Essa, you are now paralyzed until the end of your next turn.
I may check my or something real quick to make sure. Because I know I have some of that for saves, but I think that is Constitution.
All right. You are paralyzed. It is going to make a claw attack against you.
All right.
It's a 28.
Yes.
And because you are paralyzed, it's a critical hit. So that is going to be 4d6 plus 5 slashing damage.
All right.
For 15 slashing damage to Essa.
Give me one quick second. Question.
Mm-hmm.
Looking over the paralyzed condition. It says I can't move or speak. Could I use reactions? I'm asking, could I uncanny dodge
Incapacitated.
this?
You are also
Incapacitated.
incapacitated.
Gotcha. Okay, never mind then.
So yes, so you can't take actions or reactions.
No problem.
Okay. So you will take the full 15 slashing damage from the claw attack.
Gotcha.
And then it is also going to attempt to stab you with its proboscis.
Okay.
Hitting as well, I believe, with a 22.
Yep.
I'm gonna use the Blood Curse of the Eyeless to subtract a D6.
You would need to
from
roll
that.
pretty damn good.
We're gonna try it. I don't want a second crit on you.
Wait, it's a 22 to hit, right?
Yeah. What's your AC?
19.
That's not bad.
Okay.
You can do it. It's
There you go.
possible.
It's an 18.
All right.
Yeah.
So you avoid taking a combined 4d8 plus 5 and 60 of piercing damage and 66 of necrotic damage.
Yeah, that would hurt.
All right. On to Oberon.
Yep. Move right here. Don't get blank anymore. I'll move there. I'm gonna hit it.
Okay.
So how are you looking in terms of hit points?
I only took 15, so I'm down to 60 out of 78.
Okay.
So I'm
Not too
still
worried
plenty
then.
good.
Oh, misses, right?
A 12 does miss. A 21 does hit.
21 hits.
Nice.
10 damage.
For 10.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Edgar.
All right. Move here for flanking. Natural 20
That hits.
for 12, 24, 31 damage.
Okay.
Oh. Oh,
Edgar, turn off your playlist.
that's
Oh
a
my
natural
god.
20
Turn
Oh
off the
my
Instagram reels.
lord.
for 9,
Edgar, keep the
19,
playlist on. Keep the
30.
playlist on.
Let him go. Keep it going for
Let him
another
cook.
30 damage.
Very
Oh,
nice.
God. Jack is gonna fuck me up in this boss fight.
Jack is going to kill you. Not Edgar, you.
Mm-hmm.
He will fly to Jersey.
Any bonus actions, Edgar?
I'm good.
Okay. It is the Durg turn.
The Durg.
What the Durg doing?
the
So the Durg's gonna go up and Stone Cleaver. The 20. For 17 slashing damage. And then we're going to see another Stone Cleaver for 27 for 14 slashing damage. All right. Essa, you are paralyzed, and now you are not paralyzed.
Yay.
T.
Hi. So, just this motherfucker left. Woon isn't there, so he's not blocking my line of sight.
Fireball, you know you want to do it.
No. Maybe. No.
No.
No. I am going to do a firebolt.
Mm-hmm.
19.
19 hits.
Awesome. Pew! 9 damage.
9 damage. Wonderful.
That's it.
All right. Moving right along to Avila. All right. Come on now. Oop. Why'd that happen? All right. To Avila. Avila is a little annoyed that her lightning bolt didn't have that much oomph to it. So she is, but she will just shoot a firebolt. 13 won't do it though. So that's her turn. Tauros.
Alrighty. Try to shoot this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
He could join the mosh pit, but it looks like there's enough guys out there, so he's just gonna scoot here and shoot. 19.
19 hits for 9
9
piercing.
and 18 for 11.
Nice.
Nice.
my
Combined
turn.
20 damage. He is still up. Just barely, though. It is now his turn. We're gonna re-roll to see. We're gonna roll a d6 to see if that paralyzing gaze charges. It does not.
Woo!
Woo.
It's going to turn its attention to the person who just crit on it twice. And it's going to make a claw attack against Essa. Not Essa, Edgar.
I was like, bitch, I was
Disadvantage.
paralyzed.
17 won't hit. Proboscis Needle doesn't hit either.
Nope.
When it does, I'm going to Sentinel thwack it.
Okay.
I knew it.
That's a
felt
nat
it.
20.
I felt
Oh
it.
my god!
Yeah.
I
Where are
felt
you-
it.
I feel we're not gonna hit any nat.
Or
31 damage.
We're not gonna hit any crits on this
That's
boss
hard.
fight. We're
Yeah.
not gonna hit
31
any
points
crits
of
on this
damage
boss
on
fight.
its turn.
Yeah, and it dies. It just dies. It just dies. That's what it does.
It just dies.
Yeah, you destroy the Sugo. As their bodies crumple to the ground, you look around the room. You see there is a door in the northern side of this wall next to the one that you came in from. You also see that there's a hall leading down to a stairwell that is not obstructed by rubble.
Quickly gonna check this door for traps just to see.
Okay.
What? There it is. 14.
14. You don't see any traps.
Oh no.
1, 2, 3. Okay, down the stairwell we go.
All right.
I mean, that's what everyone wants to do. I'm making a joke, but where everyone else to do first?
I'm down.
Down.
Nah,
I don't get it.
I don't get it. Fuck.
All right. You all head down the stairs.
Me and Egg are still going stealthily.
Please.
32.
You think that's a good roll? Oh, that's a 16.
I doubled
exactly
yours,
half.
yes.
Yeah.
I feel like that is a good roll. Right. As we approach the stairs, could I do a quick perception check or investigation, look for traps on the stairwell?
Yeah.
Or that'd be perception or investigation?
Investigation.
Whoa. For 16. 2 better than last time.
Yeah. No traps on these stairs.
Whoa. Just looks
Okay.
at Edgar and goes, "You ready to head down?"
Let's do it.
Okay.
We step into hell. Oh god, it is hell.
All right. So you find yourselves in this large rubble-strewn room with a door to the north.
Jack, while we might do a, let me know if this is like a perception or investigation or whatever. See how recently it looks like somebody's been in this room. If there's
Yeah,
been like any recent activity in this room besides us just coming down here.
right. Yeah, go ahead. That'd be, I'll say that's an investigation check.
Awesome. That's a four.
All right, with a 14, you can see like like there are like trails in the dust and things like that. Definitely something's been moving around in here. With a 14, you can't get like any specifics of it though.
I assume I like to add your. These are more rubble down here, right?
Yes.
Okay. Look to Edgar and just kind of nod to the door up north.
So that's the only way. Are there any markings on these walls, or do they look fairly similar to most of the other walls we've gone through?
As you reach down to these stairs, this level of the temple, you do see some murals being carved into the walls. Simple depictions uh, of like looks like religious figures, kind of like gathered in prayer or just in Congress. It would need a religion check to try to determine if there's any. A cursory glance kind of tells you that this is just like adornment, not necessarily telling you anything. If you'd like to make a religion check to see if there is a deeper meaning, you're free to. But
Can I try
I'm
to?
gonna
Oh,
look to
right.
Avila and
Yeah.
kind of ask her. Just kind of she goes. I just Esses kind of goes. Riding further down. Do you know if this place has more rooms where the worshippers would gather?
From my understanding, this level is more for the people who, the priests who would live within the temple. The upper rooms were more like where the general public or travelers or
Congregation.
pilgrims would appear. These rooms tend to be more of like place, like I said, place where the priests or anyone who was like staying for refuge would be living here.
Sure. Like kind of turning away from her enough to where she couldn't hear him, turns back to Edgar and goes, "So if this is where the priest should be, I imagine we're getting close to where we need to be."
She does also offer up, says, there's also supposed to be a large ritual room somewhere down here that I'd like to try to find if we could. The room was said to be a place that important ceremonies would take place. A large circular room deep within the temple.
Looks back to Edgar after she says that, goes, "Bingo."
Boss room. Got it.
Oh, well, we can certainly try and find that. Do you know, would it be on this level or further down? If
I
it
believe there's
did,
only 2 levels to this temple, so it
okay, so
should
it
be
had to be
here.
on this one.
Uh,
All right.
as she says that, uh, anyone who would like to can give me a sort of perception check right now.
15.
10.
Hey, nice.
Nice.
The nat 20
Yeah.
from Oberon. We'll say, I'll say this, Essa, you kind of get a weird feeling from. There's something that looks a little off with Avila, but you can't exactly place it. Oberon, use clock that like bluish tint to Avila's skin from when she cast Lightning Bolt is still kind of there. And her casting of lightning bolt was a while ago. The spell shouldn't still be coursing through her at this point.
And upon seeing that and getting a good look at that, would there be a Arcana or Insight? Can I actually let me know? Can I roll an insight on her to see if it's affecting her in any way? Like, is she nervously fidgeting at it? Is she trying to like hide that it's there? Or is she like,
Yeah,
does she not notice it? Does she not care?
yeah. I'll give me a insight. I'll let you have advantage because of that nat 20 you got on the perception.
Okay, perfect. Ooh, that's a 23.
Okay. You get the feeling that like she's kind of like absent-mindedly scratching at it, but she doesn't seem to be letting it phase her. I'll say with that nat 20 as well, because it's a nat 20. And it's a 27. That's a good roll. You'll also notice that this is something that you notice on Durgal's hands, where he's gripping Stonecleaver. There are like flakes of rock on his hand. They
No.
don't. Hmm?
Oh, he's gonna become the stone.
It's it seems almost like at a cursory glance would seem like just effects of the petrification effects of his axe. Like how they kind of like have these scales of stone that emerge on the targets of it, but they aren't like he doesn't seem bothered by them as well. He and they like he can like flex his hands and they kind of flake off and fall to the ground.
Mhm. Upon seeing that, uh, Edgar, Essa, over here for a second. And I'm going to like motion them to like an opposite end of the wall. I think I spotted something real.
Are you calling T over with you too? I don't know if it just didn't catch on the.
He didn't say.
He's only calling those two over right now.
Okay. Mhm.
Uh, when he gets over, he's just going to like upon getting over there, he's going to like crouch down, point to an area, and then just under his breath, so that like people who aren't like just directly next to him can't hear. Just listen, something's off with our two companions.
In what way?
They have some sort of lingering effect on them from either their magic or their weapons. You look closely and don't do it now. Avila's skin still hasn't changed back from when she cast Lightning Bolt earlier. Durgal's hands are showing signs of petrification, similar to his hammer. Now, these could just be coincidences, but if they're. Something seems to be off. And I get the feeling it's either the deeper we go into this temple or the more that they are in combat.
Jack, could I roll like a history check to know if we were told any like last time we went to a point of convergence, or a temple like this, were we told by Bafabali or anyone who knew about it like that it could affect magic in that way?
You would need to do a history check to see if this is information you could have gained from
Yeah.
an outside source.
Mhm.
If you want to try to like just from an understanding of magic or of the nature of points of spots where the wall is weak, that would
Do
be
Arcana.
either a Arcana or a Religion check.
I'll do Arcana for an 18.
Well,
An 18, I mean, shit, man, crazy shit goes on in these areas.
we
As overall as it goes, I mean that's the temple offending is not out of the realm of possibilities, but if it was the temple, then I think we would also be feeling some effects.
That
Like, looks
depends
at
on how long you've been here.
and they've been here
So,
longer
but
than us.
from what they've described, though, they haven't been here that much. It's maybe a
We-
day at most.
I mean, we caught them as they were running back from a fight, so could have been that much longer.
I
can
know.
you, I'm gonna look at Oberon. Can you take a look at me just to see if anything sticks out after using my blood magic? And I'll like point to where my scar is, where I cast.
Can
it.
I take a look?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check to look him over. You could also do an investigation check if that'd be preferable.
Well, it's going to be it's a 16.
Okay. With a 16, you don't seem to notice, like, there's like Edgar is suffused in blood magic when he uses his abilities. It courses through him. There's visible signs of it, but once the ability happens, the signs of it disappear. And as you look at him now, you don't see any of those signs of him using his blood magic. At this point, also, Avila is just kind of like looking at UT and just like, friends, do they do like little rude little talking to each other's often, or
You
is
have
that
no idea.
okay?
Yeah.
Whatever
You'd be
bullshit
surprised.
is going on between them, they hash out whenever they want, wherever they want.
We're
As to,
like in a huddle, and then we sometimes look over, whisper, and
Yeah.
then look back.
Mm-hmm.
Can as I make an investigation check on himself, like look at his hands and see if like the lightning from lightning needle after using it a couple times has caused his skin to turn blue at all.
Yeah. Give me another Arcana check.
Arcana? Okay. What?
Because this is you investigating a potential magical
Yeah.
effect.
15?
You do not see any carryover from the use of lightning needle on yourself.
Maybe because they're more connected to this temple than us, it could be pulling at them differently.
I
Whatever the
mean,
case may be, right now they seem to be on our side, but definitely keep an eye
I
on them.
know, but we also isn't it? I'll just leave it at this. We can inform T and Toros about this if you all wish, but should anything happen, you two will most likely be the quickest to react. So I wanted to inform. But it is awfully convenient that they just so happen to be right here on a very similar mission to us at the exact same time. And they've given details, but how much do we really know?
Seeing that Avila is starting to like get a little, off, T is gonna go over and go, if you'd like to check your makeup, I can help you with that. But we should really get going.
Whoa!
And over.
Whoa!
Okay.
Did
Whoa.
anyone else hear that?
No.
No, what happened?
No.
Oh my god.
How
He's
wasn't
being
that
taken.
funny?
I hope the recording caught that.
Oh my god. It was like
You
a
okay?
very loud squeak just immediately in my ears. Holy crap. It's like an electrical little like interference squeak. Woo.
Oh, that hurt.
That was
I didn't hear it.
That'd be discombobulating.
That was to wake you up. We set up an
I
alarm
guess
for it.
so.
No, Jack doesn't want to admit that he thought that was sick of a burn.
So
Mhm.
sick. Got us so good.
Yeah, so sick.
Okay.
As the group disperses, S is gonna kind of step back with T for a second and kind of lean over to her and goes, "We'll need to talk later to fill you in."
As we're leaving, I'm gonna say to Oberon and to SF with T there, fully, we'll talk more. But as we get closer to the point, we need to keep an eye. If it gets worse, we have to stop before we get there. We can't let them get near.
Shots.
And that's what S will go, "We'll fill you in later."
Mm-hmm.
I want to
And-
imagine this whole powwow's going on in Taurus. He's just like vibing and like muffled music like in his head.
You look over,
I like
Gurgle's
that-
doing the same.
I'm spinning like a ballerina.
As the group disperses,
Gross. What are you listening to, Carly Rae Jepsen?
It's my favorite.
All right. Well, I guess you all are going to continue through that door then.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Moving
Stealthy
forward.
boys first.
Investigation, checking it for traps before we go through.
Okay.
What's what for a nat one? There it is.
This is the least trapped door in the world.
Edgar, you open it. It's
Hiding
fine.
behind Oberon.
It's totally not trapped. Essa will try and open it.
All right, you open the door. As you open it, you feel this odd, slimy texture on the handle that is like kind of clear. As you feel a acid burn into your hand, and you take
Alice.
16 acid damage from this weird goop on the handle of the door.
God damn it. Can't spot the damn thing.
Other than that, like the door opens.
I'm sorry, I'm enraptured by the current conversation. To the viewers at home who cannot see our current
No!
Discord conversation,
I made a
Alice,
bad joke.
as Jack was describing the
No!
clear, thick liquid that was on the door,
You
called
said
it
it was
lube
slimy and clear
right as it started to burn me.
before I heard that part.
It was simultaneous,
It was
Alice.
not.
It was.
Not
Incredible.
slander.
Moving forward.
Do
Please.
you need a potion, Essa? You look a little fucked up right now.
I could probably take a small one. That probably wouldn't hurt too much. Do we have a small one?
I think we have one of Gick's fucked up ones still.
As long as it's not the one
Yeah.
that heals negative damage.
We have a couple of the regular Gick
Four
ones.
of Gex regulars.
It'll
we
do a
have any
D4 plus 2.
I say, do we have any more?
Yeah.
Like S and Cares, like, do we have any
Um,
more potions other than Gix?
How
We
much
have
damage did you
one
take?
a superior from Gex.
I have two greater if you want from them.
I would say, do we mind if I take 2 of Gix, small ones, just to?
Sure.
I
Sure.
took that acid real fucking bad.
All right.
I'll give you one of my graders, and you take one of the Gick ones because I like those as the really quick
Okay.
pop-ups.
So greater is 4d4 plus 4.
Mhm.
And then whoosh, 19.
Ooh, very
I
nice.
updated the
Nice.
I'll save the Gik then, since that brings you back up over the damage I was dealt.
Well, I took it out of the inventory, so like it's just in your personal bag now.
Yeah, I'll hold on to it, but I won't use it.
Cool.
All right.
Nice.
Continuing forward, the path does eventually bend to the west. Shouldn't be able to see that. That's weird. Gotta love when dynamic lighting doesn't cooperate.
Correct.
Just fun.
Leading to
Loose, Jack.
leading to a door past that way.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
Thing caught up with we did stealth before going down this hallway, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think that was before the last door.
Yeah.
You reach the door. Y'all want to just
No investigation, please.
Okay.
23.
All right. There is some more of that weird slime on the door as well.
A lube.
Do we have any like water to wash it away?
If it's not locked, I think I can open it.
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna try. Right. I'm gonna try to channel. It's very hard for me to just channel magic, but I'm gonna try really hard. And you're gonna see the nastiest mage hand ever because it does goop out from the scar in his chest as trickles of blood mixed with arcane form a hand. This one's more of the Sylvan form, so it's got the long ass nails. Just
Mm-hmm.
pops out, and he's like using his two hands to kind of puppet it until he realizes, oh, I don't have to do that, and then he's just gonna use the hand to open the door.
Yeah, door opens.
Don't judge me. I don't need you to judge me, Essa.
I am the last person to judge someone. You know what my powers do.
Fair.
All right.
I speak to the dead.
The door opens into a long rectangular room with a door leading to the east and a door leading to the north that is partially blocked by some rubble.
I said, do you mind moving off? I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
grab
Oh,
the
sorry.
token. Thank
I
you.
moved him.
Let's move myself inside the room.
Hmm.
As we move in, can I make a perception check to see if I hear like any scuttling on the roof or just anything around?
Yeah.
I want to do the same for sniffs.
8.
16.
18.
16.
Oh, sorry, 16.
I got 8.
Yeah, that's you do not see anything inside of the room. However, you do hear the sounds of buzzing and scuttling coming from beyond the eastern door.
Ooh. Probably more of those weird bug things to the east.
Okay. Do we want to?
How's the rubble look at the top of the north door?
It looks like you could clear it away. It would take some time, but there's not enough of it that like it's not like that staircase you found where it was completely caved in.
Yeah.
In that case, Oberon's going to turn to Boros and Circle. Do we want to just try and move this rubble away then?
Can't hurt to try, right?
Yeah, Durgal's gonna nod and be like, "All right, let's get a move on."
Cool.
And why is dynamic lighting just not doing good? Let's get an athletics check from everyone.
Alrighty.
That's a
Alright.
26 from Durgal,
Nice.
Oh,
16 from Tauros, and a 14 from Oberon.
come on.
Y'all.
Well, it takes some time, and luckily, you don't hear any further movement from beyond the eastern door. And eventually, the doorway is to the north is cleared. Durgal very obviously did most of the work.
I think when this starts, I would have nudged Essa to see if he wanted to tell T what was going on.
Yeah, he'll like as they're doing this, they'll kind of pull. Oh, I think Alice is stepping away for a second.
No.
Okay.
You're good.
Yeah, he'll pull T aside and kind of go. So what we were discussing earlier is you take a closer look at Avila and Durgal. Don't make it obvious. They're still being affected by their magic from when we fought the bugs. Even though it's been a while and whatever effects should have been there should have faded by now. It could be nothing. We could just be looking into something too much, but we think that there might be something within the temple affecting them.
Fascinating.
And we were concerned that if it
I
got
make
worse, we would
some
need
kind
to.
of check about that.
Yeah, you can make an Arcana check. Try to like understand the nature of the magic going on.
20.
20.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. So you know that Avila has told you all that she is a sorcerer. So her magic is coming from an innate source within her. And T, you being a sorcerer, you know what that's like. You haven't ever had magic linger in you before, though. So at first you kind of think like this is just some weird form of her magic, but something about it just kind of That doesn't make sense. When you use magic, after it's used, it's used. It doesn't linger in the body. So the impression you get is that this isn't something about their magic still lingering. It's something, it might be something a little more innate going on. You're not certain, but
Hmm.
you get the impression that there's something more to do with them than the magic that they're accessing.
Fascinating.
Well, what whatever it is, we were discussing being ready in case whatever this is got worse.
I think that's
Being
a good
ready to
idea.
act.
I
We
think
can
that's a
fill
very good idea.
we can fill Tauros in once we're all more secluded. Whenever one of us gets the chance to, just make sure those two aren't around to hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Sure. She's kind of lost in thought, mulling it over.
You okay? Kind of like snaps the fingers in front of her.
Yes. It's,
You're looking wistful, more so than usual.
no, it's just, she's the same kind of caster. I would think I'd recognize the sign, you know?
I understand that.
With a final, Durgle clears the rubble out from in front of the door, and kind of claps his hands together, shaking off any dust and debris. Looks back at Oberon and Tauros's piles and just kind of nods knowingly.
Yikes.
And says, I think we're good to continue.
All right. I think that's me and Essa then.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get some stealthy checks.
Stealthy checks. 18.
13.
All right. Who's gonna open the door?
Checking it for traps first.
Okay, if you want to.
24.
There's no traps.
Does it look slimy?
Nope, no slime on it either.
Doesn't have any lube on it.
It was mostly covered by debris up until
Yeah.
just recently.
Good to know.
Alright. So Essa will open the door.
All right. You die.
Oh, fuck.
There we go.
Hey guys, my
Casual.
backup character, Avila.
Okay. Sorry. So, you come into a hallway. That's a T intersection. Leading to the east. And west. Towards the east, you see a door. And also towards the east, you see a hallway leading to the north.
Gotcha. Essa will look at her after and go, well, which way do you think we best?
I do one more sniff check.
Mm-hmm.
See if I catch a direction where there might be monsters. Natural 20.
A natural 20.
Yes.
With a natural 20, you detect that there are definitely monsters beyond that eastern door. I'll say you don't catch any sense coming from the hall leading to the north.
Mhm.
But you do, I'll say with a nat 20, you get a sudden kind of sensation as you as you creep towards that northern passage. It kind of just, it's very faint and very subtle, but it washes over you this feeling of a similar feeling to what you felt in the Asori temple beneath Avon, coming from the northern direction.
Like
Which is this one right here.
without knowing it, you notice Edgar has started slowly, very slowly walking in that direction. while he was talking to you about which way to go without realizing it.
Whoa, wait. He kind of grabs your shoulder.
Ah, shit. There's
I-
definitely monsters to the east, but I'm feeling a pull towards the north that feels a little
Looks,
familiar.
well, looks like that's where we'll be going then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
as
let
as
the group know that I got that pull.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Continuing to the northern passage, you find a that it continues forward before leading to a door on the western wall.
continue up.
Mm-hmm.
As we get closer, I look at Edgar and like kind of don't say anything, but kind of like, well, no, I'll say like, is it getting stronger as we go up?
Is it?
Very much so.
I want to look back first at Oberon and then make a quick glance over at Avila.
I was about to
At
say
the point
Oberon's
six.
going to like look back and then not play it off, but like look back to like he's checking on everybody, but he's paying close attention to Avila and Durgle.
Yeah. Give me a perception check as you look at the two of them. 19. You don't notice any further spread of either of their conditions that you noticed previously. However, I will say there is this sort of anticipation in Avila's face, as it seems like she's sensing a similar thing to what Edgar is sensing.
There is such an urge to run and go fight the other things just to find out more before we go this way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I feel like all of our
We
characters are like,
wouldn't, in
let's get
character,
the
we
fuck
wouldn't
out
do
of
that.
No.
let's get this to get the fuck out.
Mhm.
Mhm.
All right, check it. Well, last time checking the door for traps.
Mhm.
30.
With a 30, you do not find any traps. However, you do see that the door is securely locked.
I'll try and lockpick it.
Mhm.
Dexterity for 32.
Jeez.
Yeah, you deftly and
Damn.
easily unlock this door, revealing a massive circular room. Rubble is strewn about within it. There seems to be like collapsed altars within. And let's see.
Seems pretty circular.
There are large frescoes and murals painted all over the walls. There is depicting several different Goliaths, as well as large creatures not familiar to you all, like very, you might even say giant creatures, being like kind of trouncing all through the mountains and the plains. Uh, Only to finally be felled by the Goliaths being depicted on the walls.
When we walk in here, I want to try something as Essa. Essa's gonna try and open himself up to see if there's like any spirits here at this center location.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a religion check.
All right. If I remember correctly, I believe my proficiency was moved to that. Yes, it was.
Mhm.
What? Let me try to get it right. And the medium's channel does not give me it. Can I use the medium's channel for this?
Oh, yes, you
Well, I
can.
have to- okay. Would that give me advantage, or is it just
Uh,
I forget what it does
I think
exactly.
it's been a minute.
Yeah, I
We'll
think it
say
just gave me the option to use it.
yes. We'll let you use it, and it'll be using it. I'll say I genuinely don't remember what the effects were. So we're going to say that you get to, let's say, It has number of charges equal to your proficiency bonus. You recharge a D4 at dawn every day. One use of a charge gives you advantage on a religion check for the purpose of using your medium abilities.
24.
24. You feel a strong connection in this space to the realm of the gods. It feels that the wall is especially weak in this location, the wall between the mortal realm and the realm of the gods. And you hear several voices singing in praise to the gods Ghoul and Ithay within this room. The spirits here don't seem restless as much as fervent.
Yeah, like as like as soon as he takes in all of that, it's almost like the kind of thing like when someone's been holding in their breath for a while and they finally let it out and they just like they kind of lean back for it. He kind of goes glassy eye before coming back in. And he's like, "Fucking hell."
As you come back, Avila is going to like kind of just begin walking into the center of the room, Durgle beside her.
All eyes on Avila.
Yeah. Oh
Mhm.
shit! Like
Is
as it comes back, is like, "Oh, that's bad."
as she begins to walk, Oberon's not like blocking her, but he's just. I'm assuming that this is where you want to be.
Indeed, it is. This is the room that I was hoping to find here. And you are not going to prevent her from walking into the room?
Oberon is. Oberon's going to just take not like confrontationally, like he doesn't like draw his weapon or anything, but as she begins to walk, he just kind of like steps forward.
If you wouldn't mind, this is a place that I've been searching for a long time, and is important to the culture of my people, and I would appreciate it if you'd let me pass.
And I will gladly, as long as. All right, I'm just going to come out and say it because I'm tired of beating around the bush. What is it exactly that you're here for?
Well, I suppose that you could say that I'm here in search of a gift from a goddess.
And
Edgar's
which
got his
one?
hand on Firebird.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're all ready.
And
All right.
what kind of gift would that be?
Vila just kind of like sighs and looks to Durgle and says, think our friends may have outlived their usefulness.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And Durgle is going to make an athletics check to push through you, Oberon.
Okay, I'll make the check.
Ooh, that was only an 11 from Durgle.
All
right.
Oh,
That was-
just
So
give
as
it
he
a-
like tries to like shoulder check, Oberon's literally just going to like get his center of gravity low, and it's almost like just a straight up headbutt right to his torso that
Mhm.
forces him back. And the second Thurgle does that, Oberon like just doesn't go for his weapon. You see him actually reach to the chain on his neck to where you remember the dog whistle being. And I believe I would have to disagree. And as he does so, he's going to rip it off and just toss it over, like rips it off and tosses it at Wound.
Okay.
And Jack, would you like to describe what happens?
As you do so, it flies through the air, kind of giving like a little whistle as it does so. And as it flies through, it shifts and transforms into a great sword, which Wound catches in his teeth and then brandishes with a growl.
Fuck yes.
Uh, So
No,
Avila
Notorious.
rolled an acrobatics check while that was going on, and she, with her hand that is still blue, guiding her, crawls onto the wall and
Oh, wow.
over top of you on the ceiling, and jumps into the center of the room, and then just announces, "I'm very sorry, but I'm here for a mission, and I can't let you get in the way of that." And as she says that, she begins to shift, and her body contorts and expands, and her it expands out into this long serpentine-like body as her skin turns into this pale electric blue. Uh, Her face elongates into a sort of nearly draconic mouth.
Yeah.
And horns erupt from the back of her head.
Oh,
Uh,
we can't kill her, guys. We can't kill her.
Babe.
As this happens, Durgle himself as well begins to growl out, and he expands and grows as well, turning into this. The stone scales of his armor seem to blend with his own flesh as he becomes this. Almost looks like a golem type creature that is made entirely of stone. As he now attempts again to barrel through you. Let's see here.
Well, if he's got time to transform, do I have time to go big?
Yeah.
I threw the whistle at Woon when
I would
he
like to-
shoved me.
Yeah.
Transform too.
Yeah.
If we all.
Yeah.
We all,
Toros transform.
I was gonna say, does Tauros have time to
Yeah.
transform?
Everyone's transforming, so you
Let's
might as
go
well.
big.
I'm gonna wait a minute before going ghost.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
Oh,
yeah.
let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
missed him.
fucking do this.
So
It's been a
that's
minute.
another athletics check, Jack.
Yes. As you see Durgle, he transforms into this large creature that he suddenly drops to the ground, but instead of just like falling prone, he curls up into a like a boulder almost.
Cannonbolt?
And and slams through you, getting running his athletics check. Can I? And instead of making an athletics check, I will need a strength saving throw from Oberon.
Oh.
Okay.
That's
It's
a 17.
25 with advantage because I'm enlarged, so I have advantage on strength saves and checks.
No, I said that was a
Because of giant.
17 from Durgle. So you
Okay.
managed to not get crushed or fall prone, but Durgle does barrel past you. And
I don't suppose I could take an attack. I know that this isn't going to happen. Attack of opportunity.
sometimes
as he
you
goes.
sometimes you gotta let a cutscene be a cutscene, guys.
Understood.
And then he emerges in his stone form next to Avila in her. If any of you paid attention to the works of a Dr. Mordecai Nen, you would see that Durgle himself is now taking on a form that he still has his face, but he also has the appearance of something that people would recognize as a... Oh my god, I had this and I didn't bookmark it. Just a second.
Got a sticky note it.
I got a sticky note it. A Galabdur.
Yeah.
And Avila herself seems to have taken on a form reminiscent of a Bahir.
Let's fucking go
Yeah,
in and
called
behemoths.
it.
And we will see what happens on the next episode of Dice Age.
Woo.